prices will move similarly.
Right.
I think that the link ticker on Pulsechain is likely to move similarly to the link ticker on Ethereum.
Just because of the bridge, right? And
Well, because they're bonded by the liquidity.
Right.
And then it's the same code with the same ticker. Now, do you want to pay $100 or $300 to trade it on Ethereum, or do you want to pay a penny to trade it over here? And we already know this answer because they're doing it on other networks as well.
Yeah.
You know, people do trading on alternate networks, and then we're the one that you don't like. Your coins are already here. You don't even have to bridge over.
Right.
You've already got your free coins here. You can already access them by changing one setting in your MetaMask. It's awesome. Like,
dude, it sounds
well.
It sounds pretty awesome.
Well, that's the trick.
Already,
that's the magic. Is you launch this whole network with all these new coins. How do you get those new coins to be valuable?
Right.
But by not letting anyone ever stop the trading, by having the same tickers, and by giving people a reason to back the value of the things they got free.
Right.
By rewarding them with a yield farming token. It's like a giant vampire attack, basically. It's a giant vampire attack.
Hey everybody, and welcome back. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Man, oh man, oh man. PulseMafia, Price Moons. And of course, on this channel, we've been covering it from the beginning. So many of you would have made mad gains if you'd been involved. So congratulations to you, especially in the current market conditions. So awesome. Covering the winning stuff, of course, on this channel. And of course, a dog doing very well also on Bitcoin runes. So we're going to follow those really awesome opportunities. It's looking good. Big shout out to everybody. And of course, a special shout out to the Don on the syndicate, our Don Archie for the syndicate, of course, doing extremely well. Number one spot in the first team. We're going to talk about all that stuff with Mafia coming up later on the show. We'll spend a bit of time. We've got an update from Mafia as well around keys. So crates to keys. So we're going to talk about that. We've got John Gibbons in the house there. Hey guys, what's going on with PSD Algo? We'll probably talk about that when we get up to Mafia there, John. We'll get into that topic as well. As you guys know, I've been promoting that also because I'm a big believer of where that's heading. So get into the chat, folks. Get lively. And tell us what's hot. We're going to talk about all the markets now, from stock market all the way through to Mafia game. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get into it. Let me just check here and pull in the update. Let's go here. Actually, no, that's the wrong one. Let's go here, and here we go. Bam. All right, so stock market there today. Stock market looking good too. So it's kind of nice. S&P 500 ekes out a win as Micron slops, and inflation is obviously coming up for tomorrow. So let's have a look at the markets there. We've got the Dow Jones is up slightly, 0.1%. 36 points to 39,164. Remember, it's got all the industrials in it. And we've got the S&P 500 is up 0.1% as well, 5 points to 5,482. And the NASDAQ with all the tech companies in it is up 0.3%, 52 points to 17,857. So stock market looking pretty good today. Volatility index, the US dollar is down just a very slightly at 105.57 on the index. And the commodities, let's have a quick look at those. West Texas at the moment, $81.91, up 0.2%. Brent oil there, $85.39, and that's up, let's say 0.14% there. Gold at the moment is up slightly, $1.20 to 2,337, and silver is up slightly as well, 1 cent or so, up to $29.29. So there we go on the commodities. Now, we do have a bit of economic news. New orders for key U.S. manufactured capital goods unexpectedly fell in May, suggesting that businesses spending on equipment weakened in the second quarter as borrowing costs remain elevated. So that's kind of, a bit of sad news in some ways, but maybe deflationary aspect. First-time applications for the U.S. unemployment benefits drifted lower last week as well. That could allay fears of significant deterioration in the labor market. Obviously, the Fed's trying to trade off inflation for employment, so it's kind of the part there. But it looks like that's a little bit softer than people expected. Now we are waiting on Friday the PCE price data. That's the most important gauge for the Federal Reserve in terms of inflation. It's a very broad measure of inflation than CPI, for example. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be pretty interesting. We also obviously got the presidential debate. Of course, we all know CNN's going to rig that. So that's going to be a bit of drama too. All right, so that is coming up as well. So yeah, not too bad. Let's jump over to the crypto markets from that. So stock market's looking good. Bitcoin at the moment is up as well, so looking a bit better today. Green. We've got $61,593 on a Bitcoin, up 1.25%. Bitcoin dominance just below 52% at 51.9%. Ethereum there up 2.27%, back at $3,446. Solana, the big mover though, up 9.29%, and that's $149. Of course, talk of, I think it's Van Eyck doing a Solana ETF application to the SEC, if I remember rightly. So that is pretty positive news for Solana. Obviously, Solana being the big meme chain, hasn't it? That's been pretty much that VC chain, meme chain. That's doing pretty well. Everything else pretty much up as well. Looks like WIF is also another standout there. That is up 5.7% at $2.11 as well. Everything pretty green, but all the light green, of course, is moving up less than 5%. So everything in dark green is over 5%. I'll give you an idea of that. So, everything looking pretty green today. That means in Bitcoin at the moment, we can see that the 50-day moving average has cooled down a little bit there, but we're at currently $65,436 for the Bitcoin 50-day average. The 200-day is at 58,888. We've managed to stay above this, what I think is a important support line at 57,000, and of course above the 200-day moving average at 58. So that's pretty cool. It's looking pretty good, and we're on track for the ETH go live, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. So it's going to be pretty cool. So that's kind of the view there. These are some of the views there. We've got interest rate pivot potentially as early September, but maybe it's going to be November there, of course, and just after the US election on the 5th of November. Typically, we see, of course, Bitcoin pullback in September, and of course, we can see that in our halving chart, right? So this is a really cool chart. Shows the halving, and the big green lines are the previous halvings. This is 2020. This one here is the 2016, and of course 2012 down here. You can see that we kind of look very similar to this at the moment. If you think about it, look at that. That's what we're looking like at the moment. We kind of look very similar. The months are very similar too with the 2020 halving. And yeah, by the time we really got through September, we had this little dip in September. See the dip in September, and we had that dip. I think it was pretty much in the year as well. Yeah, September was a little bit flat to a little bit of a dip back here in 2016. So we might reasonably expect one in this year. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. But maybe get a bit of an uplift in July, August, and then have a bit of dip in September, and then a wave for the big bull market in October onwards, probably through to March at least, and maybe even a bit longer than that if Trump gets in on the presidency. So that's kind of the play there. Looks very similar sort of action. So bullish for that. That's kind of where we are at the moment. And of course, we've got the Ethereum ETF to also add to the fuel to the fire. So I think that's looking pretty cool too. And looking nice there on Bitcoin. Now, also, obviously, first season, not only we've got the Bitcoin ETFs and the Ethereum ETFs and the Bitcoin halving this year, which is just so bullish. We've obviously got the Runes protocol as well, leverage meme coins and utility coins on Pulsechain, on Bitcoin. And of course, through the Runes protocol, which also launched at the Bitcoin halving. Now, obviously, we've got some issues around, Mt. Gox and US Bitcoin and Germany Bitcoin, things like that. But other than that, we've got so many bullish capital flowing in on the buy side as well. And so here we are at the moment on Runes. So Runes is up today. So we can see DOG. This is the one we're backing to be. It just makes sense, to have the most valuable meme coin on the most valuable chain, and DOG is that category candidate, right? And DOG sitting at number 2. It is etched number 3 on Runes protocol. In other words, that's when it was created, right at the beginning. It cost many Bitcoin to do that. I think this, I can't remember the exact number, maybe 3.5 Bitcoin or something. Pretty important value. And of course, it's at 10 sats right now, up 3.28%. And of course, it's sitting at 617 million. And of course, its first target is that 1 billion. And of course, to take out, Dogecoin, it's got to go all the way up to something like 18 to 20 billion. So it's huge upside for DOG from where it is at the moment. So that's kind of the one we're backing for the win. Bank Nakamoto is number 3 there. Ryzik at number 4. That's up a little bit there. Pups and $1 Billion Cat at 5 and 6. Lobo the Wolfpup is another one we really like. It got an OKX listing. I think it was yesterday. So well done to Lobo. The Wolfpup there, that's up 11.5%. And then number 8 and 9, we've got Epic and Decentralized. And of course, followed number 10, Satoshi Nakamoto there as well. So there, lots of cool things happening in the old Runes. And of course, they've got the NFT collections as well. And here's the top 10 at the moment, all the way from Bitcoin pups all the way down to Bitcoin punks there on the older NFTs on the Rune protocol. So looking pretty good there too. So if you want to pick up some runes or something like that, you will need a specialized wallet. So you might maybe use a Magic Inn wallet, which is native to the platform, or you could get a Unisat wallet or a Xverse wallet. Those are pretty good ones to connect to as well. Kind of cool. That is the runes. Looking good there. Hey, we got a couple other people in the chat here. We got Wookie is the key. We're going to be talking about the key update. I think that's pretty cool. Will the real Hex please stand up? Please stand up. Yeah. Hey, look, we're going to talk about eHex as well. eHex has been looking really good, really shining today, as I said in the title of the video. So we're going to get to that too. So that is the Runes protocol there. Now, Ethereum at the moment, obviously looking good with the Ethereum ETFs coming up. Ethereum ETF expected, and that's coming up on the 3rd, on the 2nd, July, so this Tuesday. We're thinking of that, and at the moment we've got Ethereum there moving back up towards the 50-day, so even looking more bullish than Bitcoin. So very exciting to see that. And at the moment, the 50-day moving average is at 3,485, and we're just below that at 3,447. So only $40 in that, not too much. And of course, the 200-day moving up as well. So very, very cool here. The 200-day at 3,074, and we're only a day's away, only the weekend away, really, before we get into the ETF expected launch in 4 days. So fingers crossed. Anything is possible, though. But we do have a bit of an update from Bal Kahunas, the Bloomberg analyst, to give us a little bit of help with that assessment. Van Eyck just filed an A8 form for spot Ethereum, which is part of the process, but should be noted that they filed their A8, the 8A for spot Bitcoin exactly 7 days. I don't know whether he's flipped those around. Exactly 7 days before launch. A good sign for our 2nd of July over or under. So 7 days from now. So there we go. That is the target is next week on Tuesday. But then again, anything is possible. We will hear more soon. So that's kind of the play there at the moment. So looking bullish next week for crypto. I think that's looking pretty bullish with the Ethereum ETF. Now that pulls us into Richard Hart and of course the SEC. So we're going to talk about that. Moving into Pulsechain. So we've got the SEC lost in the Supreme Court today. They've lost 5 of their last 6 cases before the Supreme Court, if Richard remembers correctly. So that is good news. Obviously, Richard Hart versus SEC. He's looking to go for dismissal. We know that July is going to be the SEC reply, and of course around the dismissal. And then August is going to be Richard Hart's dream team of lawyers, including one of Elon Musk's lawyers, to respond to that SEC reply to the request for dismissal of the case. And of course, we've seen a lot of cases go against the SEC in the last couple of months leading against that. So things are looking better and better and better for that case. And ultimately, that will be better for Pulsechain. So there we go. If it doesn't win the dismissal, obviously that means it's going to drag on into information discovery. That's going to lead into March to June next year. And of course, we've also got this October meeting as well this year as well. So hopefully we'll get some result by October. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so that is Richard Hart. And then we've got the results for Pulsechain. So we've got day 412. Everything is green. I said it. What did I say? Pulsechain markets are green. And yeah, we've got Pulsechain at 453, up 3% at 45% of the mean sacrifice price there. We also got Pulsex at the moment, 221, up 4.45% at the moment. So doing very well. And of course, the buy and burn going up slowly and surely. 905.5 billion Pulsex has been bought and burned. And we always like that buy part, buy and burn. The buy is very cool. We're part of the superior tokenomics of the Pulsechain. And of course, we're at 4.47% of public supply is gone forever. That's some good news, folks. And we're heading towards that big 1 trillion mark. So pretty cool. All right. So the incentive token at the moment, $2.44, up 3.73%. The current ratio to Pulse is holding up very well again, the 53,905. And of course, Pulsex incentive token combination looking really good. So yeah, nice little move there, 3.73%. And the supply there, 35.5 million incentive tokens are now in existence from the Pulsex V1 farms. And of course, we looked at that yesterday, I think, on the Pulsex yields, which is still looking extremely juicy. We got Hex at the moment is up at 5.71% on PX. So Hex at making a bit of a better, decent game. Now, obviously, I think Hex is super cheap at the moment. So it's a very good accumulation zone. Currently just under 56/100th of a penny for PHEX. But EHEX has been the talk of the town. It is really shining the last 3 days at 18/100th of a penny. And what we're seeing convergence toward PHEX, which is what my main scenario was, if you guys remember a couple of months ago, I think it was, on Hex. So looking pretty good. The combined price EHEX and PX has come up quite a bit, 73, just under 74/100th of a penny. So we're almost at 3/4 of a cent back there, combined price of EX and PX. So looking pretty good for day 412. Now, let's quickly look at the charts on the weekly for Pulsechain. Looking pretty good there, holding up well. This is where we wanted to hold up, right? So we've got 33 on the RSI, looking pretty good here. We seem to have consolidated here a little bit. There's a little bit of a downtrend there, but it's a bit of consolidation too, and holding up pretty well here at the moment. Otherwise, we were looking coming down to 4,060, but we've managed to hold up here at 4,500. So that's good news on the old Pulsechain. PulseX, of course, on the weekly, looking even better. We got a very clear higher low than we had in September and even December. So PulseX definitely looking the stronger of the two. And we've got a nice little rise in the RSI here, back up to 38 on the weekly. And of course, we had some pretty interesting activity on the daily. Look at this, coming up for a potential bullish cross here. That would be pretty cool. We might get some super big hyper green candles if we get that, especially if we have the green candle close over the yellow line when it crosses the blue line. And of course, the yellow line is 13-day moving average. The blue line is 34. So if we get that close, which looks very likely, and of course we get that cross, then man, the next couple of days, maybe over the weekend, and of course we've got the Ethereum ETF next week. Things could be looking good, folks, for this PulseX incentive combination. And of course, maybe that will be pretty good for Pulsechain generally and cross over there. And we might see a lift in the volumes, trade volumes. So things are actually looking pretty good for next week. Fingers crossed, it is looking good. And the RSI there, plenty of room to move, 53 at the moment. So not too bad on PulseX there. Looking very good indeed. Imagine if we get a nice bullish cross on the weekly coming up, maybe in 3 or 4 weeks' time. That'd be pretty awesome. So fingers crossed for that. Incentive token, though, is the talk of the town. That's holding up very well in the range. Look at that. That's the range. That's the pulse ratio. So how much pulse we got? 53,900. Looking very good. Look how solid that has been. What a great place to be in the farms. If you're just sitting in there earning this, man, that has been great for months now in the old PulseX farms. Wow. Pretty awesome. That's all I can say. All right. So, yeah, if we get a breakout, of course, in the PulseX chart, man, oh man, we could really break up over 61. If we get over 61 to 71, if we break 61, man, the sky's the limit, right? Sky's the limit. And so we suddenly could go from $2.44, $10, $20. It could be pretty awesome. So let's see how we go there. And we've got a PHEX here sitting at 5,500, 5,600 of a penny. Nice little bounce here at the moment. Obviously, you can see in the chart a very good location to pick up Hex at the moment on Pulsechain. And the RSI, heaps of room to move on the weekly on the RSI 36. Let's go to the daily quickly. And on the daily there, we're at 41. So, and we've had a couple of good days in a row here on the old PX. So, still super cheap though. Underneath this orange line, massively super cheap there to get in on that one. EHEX at the moment was the talk of the town. Look at this on the weekly, a big fat green candle, and we're at 37.9. So EHEX is shining. And of course, what's happening with that? Let's go to the daily. Look at that daily candles. That's what we like to see. Momentum is your friend. The RSI is getting up there on the daily 66. So it might have to cool off a little bit soon. So just take note of that. But it is heading up pretty nice. And on the weekly, it's got absolutely tons of room. So we might see a little bit of a cool off, maybe tomorrow, something like that, and then maybe we can rally up again once it cools off a little bit into next week. That's kind of where we're looking with EHEX, unless of course the whale manipulates it and then it can get really overheated and off it goes. That's EHEX and PHEX at the moment. Now the ratio to EHEX and PHEX. Look at this. This is PHEX. I've inverted the ratio. So this is the ratio of Hex on Pulsechain versus Hex on Ethereum. So PHEX to EHEX. And you can see that this is a scenario I painted, remember, some time ago, that we had this range between 4 EHEX to 1 PHEX, all the way up to about 6.5. And of course, we had that big spike, after Richard Hart and all that with the buy your friend there, went up to 10.37 hex per EHEX to 1 PHEX. But that 10 is really leveled out. It's about 6 hex to 1 PHEX there. And of course, now we're all the way down to 3.08, which I said was probably the most likely scenario, and that is the one that's played out. So we're getting convergence back again. Now, how long this lasts, don't know, but definitely the trend is your friend here, and we're at 3.01 at the moment. Remember, we started before Richard Hart, talked about EHEX way back on the 10th of March. We started all the way back down at 1.77 EHEX to 1 PHEX. So now we're heading back there. We're not, maybe not take that far. Let's see how we go over the next couple of days. We probably will see EHEX maybe cool off by tomorrow with that RSI and see if it can restart it again next week. So the convergence theory going pretty well at the moment. All right, so that's looking good. Let's jump into the rest of Pulsechain before we get into the rest of the charts and, of course, Mafia. We're going to be talking about that today. The beats there, 250,000 beats. So we've cooled off from yesterday. Remember, yesterday we had 1.2 million beats. It was really, really high yesterday. We're still pretty, we were up at 2 cents for a Pulsechain swap. We're back down to 4/10 of a penny for a Pulsechain swap at the moment. 200th of a penny for a Pulsecoin transfer, 700th of a penny for a PRC trend transfer. Gwei on Ethereum at the moment, still super cheap for Gwei, and we're still 1,200 times cheaper. So it's a pretty awesome place to do business on Pulsechain. And of course, Mafia exemplifies that, right? Because you can do, tons of transactions and not even feel it on your Pulse wallet. So how about that? But whereas you couldn't really do that on Ethereum that easy. So especially when we get into bull market territories. Validators at the moment, let's jump to that. 48,428 validators at the moment, and we're sitting at 1.55 trillion. We stepped down, remember, yesterday from 1.56 trillion the day before. So it's been 2 days at this level, and what a wonderful time to pick up Pulse at the moment to set up a validator. So that's a pretty good opportunity for people. People can't say they haven't had enough opportunities. The bridge, man, it's gone up again. So we're just over 100 million. Remember, we went all the way down to 98 million, 98.4, I think it was, million. Now we're back up at 102.5, and we're up from yesterday as well. So 2 days of rising there. And of course, EHEX is contributing to that. Look at that. EHEX has moved up a spot. It's back up at 11.2 million. I think past USD tether there. Brilliant, right? So EHEX has moved up with the pump that's on at the moment. And of course, Ethereum there recovered as well, looking pretty good. So we've moved back up to 102.5 million. Well done. So that's pretty much it for day 412. We'll get into the rest of the charts though. We've got Hex derivatives. Everything is pretty much green. Let's look at the best performer though. Hedron on Ethereum is up. So EHEX is up and Hedron is up 28%. Woo! Hot dog dog. So Hex is shining and Hedron is shining. So pretty cool for that. So yeah, love it. So if you're Hex mining, you get some Hedron, right? And if you're back at the beginning, you may have up to 10x or 11x on the Hedron volume that you get. So pretty cool for that, 28.77%. Hedron and Pulsechain doing not too bad as well, up 8.5%. Koza followed shortly after that by 5.9% there. So all doing pretty well. And of course, everything is green. Pretty much all the Maximus ones, all the X mining pools, all green as well. Let's jump over to the stablecoins. Stablecoins, not so much. So let's see here. We've got PDI down at 28/100th of a penny. And of course, USDC and USD Tether followed down even stronger. In fact, USD Tether is down at a whopping 18% down. So that narrative towards 1 cent, still going to have to wait for another day at this stage. So you're probably waiting for Pulse to do a real charge. You might see some action there. LUSD is also down 2%. So with that burn, so we'll keep a lookout for that as well. And what else are we going to say about that? I think that's pretty much it. Most of the stables are pretty much pegged. These top four are pretty much pegged, except for Coast. A little bit underwhelming there, waiting for them to get back online. Let's go to the influencer coins. What do we got happening there? Solid X up again. So yesterday was up, and today it's up 8.6% there. And of course, Maddie Allen's back up 4.5% at $1.71. Axis Alive is up 4% at $10,878. BitBoy Ben Armstrong is up 3% there for Bromance token at 0001770. So it's not too bad. And Randy Alaski's note token at 23/100th of a penny. Steve Hitson there, Scuba Steve, is what's that there? 0003160, up 2.5% there as well. And Axie Bastard is at 1.7. So we've got a bit of a greenness across the influencer coins at the moment. But let's go to the where are we going? We're going down to Pulsechain overall. Let's look at the overall numbers, and we're going to check it by trending first. So trending there, yeah, we've got some. We've got Pika back up again, 27% on trending. We got Leonidas up again as well. This one's Leonidas been doing pretty well the last couple of days. Orange Man Good there up 17%. DWB up 16%. Mincoin. Crow up 14% there. Giffordware up 13%. Now, obviously, Giffordware is playing on Mafia as well. So they're all over the place. They've got some big funds. They can fund stuff through the giftware gifts. And it's been going up, actually. It's been not doing too bad. PermaGIF as well, up 30%, but the associated course. PulseBot is up 11.6%. It's another one of Jacob's projects, not just Mafia, but PulseBot, the crypto casino, the world's first peer-to-peer crypto casino, is up 11.6% as well. So some really good moves there, over 10%, as you can see. So those are all the 10% movers, but we do have quite a few green below 10%, as you can see, also making some gains across the board. So nice green day on Pulsechain today. Now let's go to the top coins, have a look at that by volume. And let's go to that, and we can see that Mafia is number one. Mafia is number one on Pulsechain, and you can thank me later. So there we go. So 35% is up at the moment, doing very, very well. And of course, all those other coins that were trending, Pika and Leonidas and others, also just following below. So Mafia is the boss man there, up a whopping 55% at the moment. I saw it last night, depending on when you take the 24-hour base. It was up over 110% on one moment, and we're going to look at that chart a bit later. Hex, of course, followed in under there as well, number 4. So Hex is shining. So what a wonderful day. I think I put the title of the video, Pulsechain Mafia price moons, certainly has, and Pulsechain markets are green and Hex shine. So a very good summary of what we're seeing in the markets today in that title. So really, really, really cool results. Look at that. Awesome stuff. All right, so what's the total volumes? There's a look at total volumes at the moment on trending, 7.7 million volumes. So still very low on the volumes. Maybe we'll kick into gear over the weekend into the next week. We'll be looking for that. Definitely into next week, probably. Looking for a lift in those volumes because we want to get those volumes back up. 258,000 transactions at the moment also happening. And I would reckon a lot of those are probably related to Mafia. I bet you a lot of Mafia transactions going on right now. So Mafia is doing its thing, right? It's helping to grow Pulsechain, and it is potentially a big fat viral game. It's going to be pretty cool. All right, so that is pretty much it on the old Mafia. That's going to lead us into Mafia, and we're going to deep dive into that. But look at this. I'm going to show you the daily for Mafia. Look at that. Woo, this is Mafia on Pulsechain, obviously. There's Mafia on BNB too. But here it is at the moment. Look at that chart on the daily. We've just started a brand new candle, and look at this. Woo! So when we got the NFT market price place out back here on the 26th, we got a high of the price at 1/1500th of a penny. And then today we got keys just come out, that's right. So keys have just come out. And of course, that's sitting at 2500th of a penny. We got to a high. That is pretty awesome, eh? 2500th of a penny for a high. So 1/4 cent, basically, is where the Mafia's got. And look, it doesn't look like it's holding back, right? I know that Archie, the Don of the syndicate, was calling for 3 cents by the time that PulseMafia launches on phase 10 of its, when it actually goes live. We got 9 pre-phases, right, before it goes live. We're currently on phase 5. You can see that there. And yeah, so we shall see. It's going to be big, big ups from there, right? Big, big ups. So looking pretty good. So what's that, 15x from here? I think that is a price of 15x from here. Current market cap at the moment, 2.1 million. Let's look at the market cap when we got to the all-time high, because that's pretty cool. Yeah, market cap here got up to 2.53 million. So it's still very early. And if we're going to do 15x from where we are at the moment, 15, what's that, 215s, it's 30 million market cap. Could be the target by the time we launch. So let's see. We'll see how we go. But everything's going pretty well. We can also see the volumes and price going up there in the volumes. It is looking pretty good. I always like a 4-hourly view, though. And that is the 4-hourly chart right there at the moment. So pretty cool. And we'll put the log on that as well. That's the log chart. So Mafia is looking pretty good. We're going to go through the results, though. So stay tuned. All right, looking good there. Looking good. I have to do that. I have to get the machine guns going. Let's see what else we got. Some comments here. Pete, diehard in the house there. EHEX 280x to reach all-time high. Insane in the membrane. Absolutely diehard. A very good perspective on EHEX and HEX generally. Really well said. Wookie says the bridge was down for a few days. Super. Oh, was it? I didn't even know. I must have missed that one. Missed the memo. Let's go. I've been so focused on Mafia and other things like that. I completely missed that one. Let's go, Brandon, for the win tonight, says Wookie. Absolutely. And Crypto Fury says, can't wait to watch 2 old guys yell at each other with muted mics and no audience reaction. It will be so entertaining. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a setup there, Crypto Fury, for sure. All right, let's get into it. We've got the results today. We're going to go through BNB as well. and of course the BNB Mafia, Pulsechain Mafia. We've just hit 600 live players on PulseMafia. So congratulations there as well. Remember, people can have more than one player, so it's not unique players. It's the number of players created. We got 16 Chrome families. Now, that was at 17, so I'm not sure what was going on there yesterday. We got a 17th family, so I'm not sure. Maybe Jacob's had a test family up or something. I'm not sure what's going on, but we had 16 families there. And we have just we've hit milestones. So we've just hit 600 players live on the channel as we're live streaming, but we also just hit 2 billion pulse in the vault. So that's pretty crazy. We can see the top players at the moment. Nuns are there from the Salamancas, Frogs. Big shout out to Frogs out there doing very well. The Syndicate and Albert, the other whale in the Syndicate, doing very well also at number 3 there. So pretty cool. Those are the top 3. We've also got number 4, Crypto Kool-Aid from Gearheads, and Carnage from Gearheads as well as number 4 and 5. So some pretty cool actors on the first page there. But let's go to the vault, because we just hit a record with the vault. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 14 billion pulse. Sorry, 2 billion pulse, I should say. Where did I get 14 from? I don't know. We got 2 billion. I think I got the 2 weeks with 14 days. And then, anyway, we got 2 billion pulse. So well done, everybody. That's 89,000 US dollars, everybody. You guys know that the trigger for the game at stage 10, stage 9 is the trigger for the stage 10 to go live, and that's the game going live. That is at 5 billion pulse. So we are now 40% the way there. That's pretty awesome in 2 weeks. So arguably, if we do that in 2 weeks, if we keep the run rate now, obviously crates have been a big deal, but if we keep the run rate, we've got higher value now in the price as well. That's definitely good on sell taxes. That can feed the vault big time, and of course more things in store coming up. We've got the market trading, so that adds more value as well, and more people are hearing about it, right? More people hearing about it. I think C7, Crypto 7 in the UK covered it overnight. I think I haven't seen that, but I think he covered it. And I know that Lick Gaines is out there, covering it every day. More influencers jumping on board. It's great to see, right? So some good stuff happening there. 2 billion pulse, huge milestone there, absolutely massive. 89,000. We're now, I guess the next natural target is to hit 100,000 US dollars. This is just on the Pulsechain side, right? So it doesn't include the BNB Mafia side as well. So let's add up that. So we've got 89,000 over here. I'm going to jump quickly over to BNB. All we have to do is hit this button here and go to the BNB, and we'll have a quick look at the vault and see what that's like. I was going to do a bit later, but since we're going to add them up, let's do it. 57,150. So let's just add 57. That's just a good round number. 146,000 US dollars captured inside the smart contracts for these games that are going to be paid out. 10% per week is going to be paid out to the top 5 families. Maybe the 6, 7, and 8 conditionality get some as well. We just got to find out how that's going to work. But we just do the top 5 families. 10%, that's $14,600 right now. And we're still working towards the launch numbers. So pretty awesome at the moment. Pretty awesome. 14,600. Pretty outstanding, right? So very exciting to see that. Now, let's jump back to the PulseMafia and check that out. So we're going to go through the numbers. So we've already got 600. We've hit some milestones on the channel. We've got 2 billion pulse as well. And, of course, the families at the moment. We've got the top 5. So the Syndicate is the first family. We're hitting milestone after milestone after milestone. The Syndicate is hit the first family over 200,000. As you guys know, I am the concierge for the Syndicate. So it's a very proud moment for the Syndicate. And I know many of you watching at the moment are part of the Syndicate. So a big shout out to you guys. All the work you do, everyone counts. Everyone counts. You cannot say it enough. And as you guys know, our Don is the Don of the Dons. He is a terrifying player in this game, Capone. People that mess around with him will pay the price. So you're best to be on his best side if you're in another family. If you're standing alone, you're not even a family, even more important for you. Yeah, the Capone there. Now, we do know that next tomorrow on Cult DeFi's channel, all the Dons are going to be on that channel. At least a lot of Dons of the families will be on that channel doing a live stream. And, of course, it was a good idea that I had. And it's good to see Cult DeFi, taking that up. So nice there. And, of course, yeah, Capone doing very well indeed as the Don of our family. What else am I going to say? I want to say something else about that. Yeah, he's just crushing it. So a big shout out to Capone, the Don of the family, and a big shout out to, we also got the Capadecina in our thing, Knuckles, doing outstanding job. So big shout out to you, Knuckles, out there. Absolutely amazing job for the family, and all the capos, all the peep members. Fantastic. Yeah, what I was going to say about Archie was that he was the one that instigated getting all the members having a mechanism so that all the family members could get paid. And so that was Archie, the Don of the syndicate, that made that happen. And of course, the syndicate has the best payout to families, 50% payout. So, really thinking about all the people in the family, the syndicate really is the most feared family and the most giving family. So wonderful to see that. Now we've got Gearheads at number 2 with Crypto Kool-Aid and Giffordware. And of course, a big ecosystem in their own right. They're up there at 153,830. We've got Yakuza, this mysterious family. The Yakuza has just managed to take number 3 spot, bet down the Salamancas for that spot, and are sitting pretty comfortably at 109,000 on the wealth there. So who the hell this scary Yakuza is in New York? It's pretty cool. We got number 4 there, the Salamancas is also doing pretty well with Nunzo the Whale. That's at 97,600 at the moment, so sitting pretty good, strong position there. And number 5 here, the Hustlers, which I believe is Lick Gaines' crew. They've managed to flip the OGs and get into number 5 spot there, opening up more crates than Ben-Hur, opening up more crates than Ben-Hur, and of course sitting there at number 5. Now, will the OGs respond? I guess that's the key. Will the OGs respond? They are number 2 over on B&B Mafia. So will they respond to this positioning? We shall see. Early days there. We got obviously the rest of the families, the Mugnows, the Grand Clans there. That's another influencer, Hansi Crypto. The Trump family by Trump there. That is Brazology, another influencer in the Pulsechain Hex community. Who else? We've got this mysterious one here, Supremo Stako and Nico. Somehow got 50 crates. Who knows? We're going to find out about that someday. La Mano Anera Tito there. We've got the Greys here by Coach X. And this new family just popped up yesterday, the Chinese Triads. With RPG, the new family there at number 15. So, and they've actually looks like they've risen a little bit there. So pretty interesting stuff there. And of course, OG Sopranos and Escobars are all part of the OG family there, sitting at number 6. So game is on. And of course, the rewards are getting bigger and fatter and more juicy. Now, there's a couple of ways of making money in this game. Obviously, being in a family that gets paid in the top 5 positions and maybe the top 8 possibly. Number 2 is you can trade on the market, and the market's been open, right, for a couple of days. And of course, people are buying and selling on here. You can see the history of all the trades here, completed transactions, etc. There's 48 pages now of stuff. There's a lot of expired stuff in there, but there's lots of deals have been done. Just trying to go through. Okay, I'm sure there's lots of deals have been done. Let's go to page 6. There's lots of expired deals on there. Let me go. All right, so here's a couple of deals that have been done, just to give you some examples. So definitely deals have been done on there, and of course that feeds the vault as well, right? So it's pretty cool. And there's lots of good stuff to go and buy and try and get, right? So, and I strongly suggest using the filter item and having it on page 1 when you do the filter. It was a trick that I fell for, and so yeah, you can use that. So that's going pretty well. So that's another way of earning money. So you can trade, buy low, sell high, all that sort of stuff. Open crates, and of course that's another way of doing it. What else are we going to say about this? So yeah, you're going to be able to also earn in-game currency, right? So there's the ability for the Don of the family to give you in-game currency based on your rank. Now the ranks won't start, of course, until the game goes live, but you'll be able to get promotion money here in-game. That's going to be tradable too and swappable. So that's another form of earning money. So a really, really cool way of doing that. And of course, you can also, buy and sell Mafia token as well. So there's going to be lots of ways of making money. It's going to be more ways probably in the future. Pretty exciting. Now, crates. Let's get the crates because we're down to the last crate, I believe. Yeah, 1 crate remaining. So it looks like we've had another 2 crates opened up overnight, which is pretty cool. So another crate there. Look at that. Woohoo! So 5 remaining. And of course, the big news today is keys. So only one business remaining. And of course, that's coming up. I don't know I think it's a slot machine. I can't remember which one. I think the Bullet Factory is gone and the roulettes have gone. I think it is a slot machine left. I haven't checked on Telegram because I'm not on Telegram. So that's the crates. And you can see we've got a new thing called keys. So we had these, we were visualized as crates, but they're now keys. And of course, they were always keys. So I'm going to give the update about this because it's a pretty big update. And let me just go to see where that update is. Let's go to have a look at that. All right, we've got an update here. So this update's thanks to MV in the chat there in the Discord for posting this Mafia update introduction of keys. So today, these are the keys here. You can see they're all keys. Look at that, they're all keys. Look at that. Woo-hoo. You can deposit in the game and everything like that. So today's update brings a lot more important changes. The biggest change you will notice is that all crates. So these used to be crates, but now they look like keys. And of course, I don't know if they still got the crate picture. Yeah, they always used to look like that, but now they look like keys. And today's update brings a lot more important changes. The biggest change you'll notice is that all crates have now been converted to keys. This is something we should all have done from the start. It's talking about his team, the Jacobs team. But we felt like users would more easily relate to having actual crates in their wallet. I agree with that. They're probably very true there. Truth is, you don't hold a crate. So you never hold a crate. It was just a picture that you did. You hold a key. The key gives you access to unlock a crate that will reveal your item prize. So that's probably what we've been doing up to this point. Keys have a much broader functionality in the game going forward. Keys will be multi-purpose. So more features in the game are going to be rolled out. So to just boost the value of the game. Opportunity opening crates was just the first use case for keys. So there's going to be other use cases. Very excited about that. What else are we going to be able to open up in the game? So this game's going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. OG NFT holders get airdrop keys based on their NFT holding amounts. Remember that? So OG NFT holders get airdrop keys based on their NFT holding amounts. And of course, if you did, I guess, TRH or TYCZ, corresponding to those, business items will go out of the crate openings. So business items will go out of the crate openings and will be replaced with the chance of winning more keys. Okay. So even though business items are down to 1, we're going to actually have something new coming up. So you're going to be able to chance to win more keys, and those keys are going to be able to open up something new in the future. So can be pretty cool. Only original NFTs can open crates for now. Okay, so only original NFT keys can open crates for now. I'll learn more about Mafia keys, and of course you can see that in the gift book. So the gift book is up here, and let's go see if we can find that while we're here. Pretty cool. So let's go all the way down. Keys here, main asset. So this is brand new. This has just been added because we knew that we only had the bullets, different main tokens, but now we've got keys. Keys are an important part of the economic model in Mafia. Keys have multi-purpose functionality in the game. Some of the things you can use keys for. Woo! So this is hot off the press. If you hadn't seen this before, this is absolutely amazing. Amazing. So what can I use keys for? Open crates. You can open crates. Obviously, we've been doing that. Secure family map locations. Wow. Okay, that's getting hot. Now, we know that that's phase number 6, right? Pre-launch phase. We had Marketplace. Phase 6 is the Mafia map. And I can tell you this, everyone's looking forward to that because it's a big, big deal. So secure family map locations. Increase HQ size. That's going to be huge for families. Look at that. Wow. Purchase helpers. Family creation. Obviously, you can do that. Killing users. Going to be important. Wow, really? Keys for using killing users. Kill simulation attempts. Wow, I like that. And sell on market. You can sell them on market. Organized crimes. Wow. Okay. And plus 20 other use cases coming up there. So this game is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is looking so exciting. Now, you will be able to purchase keys for $19.99. That feeds the game. Remember, it feeds the vault. So it all goes back in the system. And if you're good at the game, you can get that value back if you're really good at the game, right? So that's the whole point. You might find a good offer on the marketplace. That's true. And OG NFT holders were airdropped 8,000 keys on Pulse and 4,000 keys on BNB. So if you're an OG NFT holder, TYZZ, or on BNB, or TRH on the Pulsechain, then you would have probably got some keys that I haven't checked myself. So this has just come out, right? And then, of course, OG NFT holders get airdrop keys every 30 days. Yeah, boy! So isn't that exciting? That is pretty exciting. So OG NFT holders get airdrop keys every 30 days. So, man, if you were part of the TRH or TYZZ, you're getting lots of value moving forward. And you can see the chart is looking hot. So things have turned out pretty good. Even for some people that were critical, and I understand some of the reasons that they had, man, you got to be pretty excited where this is heading now. So congratulations for those that managed to, keep strong. What's a game key? All main assets of the protocol can be bridged in and out of the game. Is that awesome or what? This is how users manage their risk. You can wrap your NFT key. This will burn your NFT key and mint you a game key. So there we go. Warning, all in-game assets can be lost. Remember that. All in-game assets can be lost. So this is a way of managing risk as well. So pretty cool. There's the keys. I like that. So congratulations to the Jacob and the team. Really nice little twists and turns in the game. So pretty cool. Just looking through some of these other things. See if there's anything else that I missed here. Going down here. Looking good. All right, so that is the latest and greatest. So you can read that in the wiki. Pretty cool. So that is a lot of stuff, and you can see actually there's used keys. So we've got a whole ton of keys here, 15 keys. So use one of those. Let's try one and let's go. Now you can purchase these for $9.95, and of course they're going to be more functional than just what we had when we had that visual crates, because we actually were using keys to open those. So let's check one out. Now we've got some more comments in the chat. Now you can find all these updates in the Discord under Pulsechain chat there. We've got that on projects. We'll talk about that. Let's get into it. We've got a few more people in the house, and I'm going to respond to some of these comments in the chat. Let's open up this key. Woo, getting excited. Are you excited? Get excited. It's time to get excited. This game is ramping up, man. It's ramping up. Spread the word. Tell all your friends out there. If they're on Pulsechain or on not even on Pulsechain, non-crypto, whatever, then they like playing games. Get them into it. This is your opportunity to onboard people, and everybody plays their role, right? And making a successful chain, making a successful game, and you guys can play a role in that. Just tell a friend. Tell a friend. That's all you have to do. Your friend tells a friend. Their friend tells a friend. Before you know it, there's told 10 friends, and you only told one person. That person told me. It's like amazing. I love that. So it's crazy stuff. All right, let's get into it. So we're going to open up. Let's see what happens. We've never opened up a business while we're doing this on a stream. It's just the way it goes. But there's only one business left to get out. So let's fingers crossed. Maybe we get it. I don't know. Maybe we don't. That's just the way it goes. Let's see how we go. And bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Oh, it looks like we're going to get some bullets. Bullets are very valuable in the game, and one of the most expensive items in the game, by the way. Especially if you get some of those top ends there. Pretty awesome. Now, when I finish this crate opening, I'm going to go look in the chat. And so if you've got any comments in the chat, get them in now. All right, 750 bullets. Wow, that's a great prize. Thank you very much. I'll take that. That's a great prize. So looking good. So 750 bullets. What is that line? That line's up here. So that's a good prize there. I'm going to need those bullets. Those bullets have some players' names on it. Good. All right, so let's check out some of the comments here. Let's go back up. We've got Archie the Don in the house. So speaking of the Don, big shout out. Hey, Archie, let me know if you want a link to join in the chat here. Let me know in the DM me, and I can send you. In fact, I'll send you a link. You can join if you like, if you've got some time. We'll bring you in right now. Why not? It's an exciting day. We've got so many milestones. 2 billion in the 2 billion in the vault. I mean, this is insane. These stuff. 600 players. It is crazy. All right, so I've just sent you an invite there, Archie. If you want to join in Discord, that invite is there. If you want to join the live stream and talk about some of this action at the moment, and of course the upcoming Don meeting that's on tomorrow. That's going to be pretty awesome. The Battle of the Dons. What else do we got? Crypto Fury says, "Oh damn, that means we're launching in 3 more weeks, right? That would be the run rate, Crypto Fury. Yeah, 40% the way there. That would be 3 more weeks. So yeah, we're gonna keep the run rate up. But hey, look, things are looking pretty good. There's new keys and new functionalities. Man, it's gonna be pretty fun to see. We've got the marketplace open. That's trading and stuff like that. Everyone's always looking for deals there. So yeah, if you're serious about the game." How ready are we to see the map? Very excited to see it. Hey, look, it's fun. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see the map. It's going to impact strategies and tactics from the teams, I'm sure, when they see it. And of course, are there going to be we see things like travel, like trains, but there's no trains. So we're going to see what happens with trains. We obviously people can fly by planes, but we don't see. But there's jets as well. What is this jet thing in the game? So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. How that all plays out. So more things coming down the line, and it looks like they've got something over 20 different other use cases. So this game is going to be pretty big, pretty exciting, pretty invigorated, I think. And those keys are going to unlock a lot of cool stuff in the game. And risk management too. So people like that, and people like the risk management. Let's see what else. The wiki says the syndicate sounds amazing. I think it is amazing. It is amazing. DG and Hex in the house there. Superman, invite me to your family. Hey, we've got Don in the house. Don, Archie, you can post them a link or into that, because I was trying to find the link. I actually don't have the link to join the family. Well, you can join in the Discord if you hit the Discord and just ask Archie, hit Archie up in the Discord, DG. Then otherwise, yeah, there is a Telegram link though too. We have a special invite sort of welcome page for new members. So hit that up, DG and Hexkin. You'd definitely be a candidate for that. Crypto Fury says, well, seeing as they are all the same shape, it's shifting reptilian, it doesn't really matter. But my guess is the super hype knows a lot about kids jumping on his lap. Joe Biden, you're still talking about the election stuff. That's funny, man. That's funny. We'll see. There's going to be a bit of a clown show, and of course, it's set up against Trump. We all know that. PLS has a green candles. It certainly does, Wookie. All right, so I don't know what Wookie's talking about, but we're going to move on from that. We've got some more keys, so kind of cool. If you guys want to win a key, put your player's name in the chat. Put your player's name if you want to win a key. It is $20 of value, and of course, you can actually buy keys. So what's it now? 442,000 Pulse to buy one key, 909,000 Pulsex to buy one key, 8.2 incentive tokens to buy a key, or eDye, $19.99 worth of eDye. Basically $20 to buy a key there, which was previously crates. It's going to have multi-purposes from the looks of it in the future. So it's going to have, it's actually a key's actually even got even more value in some ways. So it's going to be pretty interesting, depending on the way you look at it. At least more optionality. So that's going to be pretty cool. You can see we've got the use key button. Pretty cool. So get your player's name in the chat there, folks. Don't muck around. And of course, let's get into it. All right. I'm going to open up another key, shall we? Let's see how we go. And hopefully we'll get the Don Archie announced. Hey, we got him. Hey, there you go. Hey, I got to change my format. Bam. Hey, Archie. Whee!
Hey, what's up, Super?
So I just saw you there. How long you been there? 30 seconds, hopefully?
At least every bit of 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us some of your excitement. I've gone through just about everything I can think of that's updated today. Tell me what your views are on things that are happening.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, everything is, I mean, so much is happening right now. It's just incredible. I wasn't anticipating any of the updates that came out today. So yeah, lots going on.
It's just this just opening up whole news avenues, which is what we hope for, right? I think you and I have talked about this, it's really exciting to see just some of the teasers going on with this functionality around keys and things. It was a really nice surprise today. Really, really, really cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I totally was not expecting any of the additional functionality with the keys that they're rolling out. So that is incredibly exciting for us.
Yeah, I think it absolutely opens the game up heaps more with this key system, and I think that's mind blowing. Really, I think it's going to take a little while once we see a lot more stuff that's you can use for it, and then people are going to go, "Wow, this game is really scalable." So pretty cool. Now, I just got a question here. Just drop the Discord link to join Discord. The link's in the video description. It does cost $5 a month to join the Pulsechain Hex, but then once you get in there, you can request Archie to do that. Otherwise, Archie might actually post you the Telegram link as well. So join up today. Anyway, become part of our community in there. Good way of doing it. All right. Get your players' names in, folks. We're going to go through those. And Crypto Fury says keys are the key to victory. Indeed. And look like they'd be pretty important towards that as well. Being in a strong Mafia family was going to help as well. And having the smartest guy in the game as your Don. That's Archie, aka Archie here. He is very important as well. So pretty cool.
The very best consigliere as well, right?
Yeah, the conciliage as well. I say it different. Conciliage, I think I say.
Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue, right?
You definitely say Peter. Yours sounds more Italian or something. Fast Abdul in the house there. Big thanks very much, Fast Abdul. And 220 TRY. I'm not sure what that is actually, but thank you so much. The Camel clan is taking over memes on Pulsechain. Hide your woman, says Fast Abdul. Funny. All right, is that the name of that family? It's called Grand Clan. It sounds more like Grand Clan. Not sure if you're making a joke about that, but thanks so much, Fast Abdul. Anyway, so what else are you really enjoying about this game right now? Because it's we just hit 2 billion. Let me pull up the sheet again. We just hit 2 billion.
Isn't that unbelievable? Within that amount of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jacob mentioned today too earlier that just in Telegram that even if it hits that 5 billion, they're not ready yet. So this could potentially grow to 8 billion, 10 billion, possibly by the time that they're ready to go. So you think about that week one payout. That week one payout, if that hits 10 billion, that's going to be $1 billion or 1 billion PLS in the first week, right? Just unbelievable.
Astounding. Wow. Okay, that's really interesting to hear that. Man, look at that. So we're up to 89. I mean, our next target is naturally $100,000 in the PulseMafia alone. Now, I think
quick.
Yeah, I added it up before. I think we were, I can't even remember the number I had before. I had it on the calculator, but it was huge. $146,000, I think it was combined.
Yeah.
We've gone up since then. It's gone up since then. And at Pulse, this is at Pulse at the current price. You know, Pulse doubles. Right. Oh my goodness, Pulse goes 5x. Oh my god, this vault. We're talking about $1 million vault potential here.
I can't even do math that high, Super.
It is. I don't want to even think about it because I start getting the old GBG like crazy. Yeah.
It's incredible.
Insane. Now we've got obviously the vault milestone, but we've got family milestone for the syndicate, right? The syndicate is crushing it and getting stronger by the day. Look at this, the first family to get over 200,000 on the worth, and now we're at 206. And of course, you are the Don of the family. You got to be proud of that. I mean, that's just outstanding.
I'll tell you what, at this point, we're just on an autopilot. It's really the members. That is the thing that keeps that it's just watching what happens in our chat from day to day, how smart our members are, how dedicated they are. It's just incredible, the moves that we're making. And that really comes down to what they're doing. I'm just sitting back and watching it happen, really, for the most part at this point.
Yeah. And I mean, I just want to give a big shout out to Knuckles over on Telegram.
Oh, yeah.
Doing a wonderful job with new players coming on board. Really, really awesome. And I'm really proud of the family share. I mean, we got a currently weekly payout. Don't fall off your chair, Archie, but we're already at 60 million in a weekly payout. And 50% of that is going to the family, which is how generous you are, Don. You're the most generous Don out there. 50% goes back to the family. So, yeah, you're a scary dude, but you're also a very generous dude. And here, 50% on the family is impressive.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that, Super. But again, it comes back to the members. The other thing that I would say is we're not just giving that 50% share. We're peeling off some of ours as well, right? And paying out special bonuses from week to week, special activities. So
that is pretty amazing, but that's kind of keep it to the family kind of stuff. But that is, I got to keep the Don in line sometimes.
That's right. That's right.
I
get excited.
We got coming up here. We got the promotion money coming up here, folks. The promotion money is also coming up. It's going to be another way of playing the players as they rank up through the game and reward the players. So there's many ways to earn money in here, both as an individual and as being part of a family. Looking pretty awesome. Now, the other highlight we had, we got another Bullet Factory, and from the looks of it, another roulette overnight.
This morning, one of our folks pulled that Bullet Factory. They had been running crates for the last several days, just pounding away at it. Just incredible. I think there's one left. I think that's a slot machine, maybe.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty amazing. What else are we going to say about this? So, we've got some incredible players. So a big shout out to all of you. We're not going to highlight you too much, just the way things go. You can probably think about that. But just all the families, congratulations. Everyone's getting paid in our family, 50%. And of course, we have other type of rewards in the family as well. It is a very, very cool, the most feared family, Archie. The syndicate, the most feared. You are the most feared, Don. Everybody is scared of you, and for good reason. Many of our members are also scared of you, and we salute you. That's all we can say is the fear is real. The fear is real.
I appreciate that.
Now, let's get into it. We've got some other comments in here. The Wookiee, that's the recruitment. Now, just one thing, DG and Hexkin wants to join up. He's been obviously a member of the following the channel. That is the Telegram link to join up there, or anyone else that wants to join up. Now, we do have an application process. One part of that also is that you need 100,000 Mafia to join, and that's going to be used by the family for the family to make it strong. So just remember that, and to get into family. Also, it costs 2,000 Mafia to set up. So we do have a bit of a requirement to join, and there's good reasons for that. That is the link there. Pretty good. So that's the DGen X there. Archie says, please send family invite to player. Yeah, DGen. Yeah, hey, look, I think you're a good candidate to join, but like I say, that will be 100,000. You need to go through the normal syndicate family process. Just take that note.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go ahead and join Discord. I would recommend that. There's a lot of great activity to happen in there every single day. There's groups of us in there talking about the game, strategies, all of that in Discord, as well as in Telegram too. So those are really good entry points either way.
So Telegram, Discord, you can join both. I encourage you. Obviously, we are in Discord all the time, talking about the game. And of course, we've got a private club in the Discord for the syndicate itself, but it's we also got a big social for the syndicate over on Telegram. And of course, big shout out to Knuckles is over there running that. So pretty awesome. All right, so there's some comments there, I think. Anything else you got to say about some of the stuff that's going on? Obviously, families. We had that new family join the Chinese triads. We had 17 yesterday, actually, and one's disappeared. Don't know what's happened there.
It was internet money. They actually closed up shop, it looks like, earlier today.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's requested to close shop on that. Okay, cool. But we got a new family of Chinese triads pop up, which is pretty cool. So don't know who those are. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that was a new one. Again, really good to see new folks joining. Jacob did mention too that they're going to be dropping the family fee. Initially, it was 500,000. They're going to be making an adjustment to that just because of how much the price has gone up recently.
Yeah. I mean, look at that price.
Yeah.
You're the only one out there that's made a price prediction that I'm aware of. So just shows you how strong our Don is. He's out there with price predictions, and look, 15x from here. I mean, we've got a 2.14 million market cap. We got the 2.6 overnight. This is on the 4-hour candles. Man, this thing's just going up and away. 15x. That's a 30 million market cap. That's going to be pretty exciting.
Too easy. We're on the way there. I mean, we're again only half of the features rolled out, right? So we know that there's this ramp up period is going to continue and accelerate. 3 cents by lunchtime. I'm calling it.
Wow. And we've got 94,000 in volume. So we're getting all the metrics are kicking out of the park. Really good. We're getting more influencers talking about the mafia, whether they get involved as a family, Don, or into a family, or whether they're just covering it. And it's just continuing to grow, which is really exciting.
Absolutely. We got the big Dons meeting tomorrow. That should be exciting.
DJ Hex says, I've been to Telegram. I was the one telling Max Payne that your social Telegram link was missing the letter T in it. Okay, cool. Well, that's the best way to go through it. Either you can either join through the Discord or join through that official Telegram recruitment on there, DJ Nixon. But you're a good candidate to join. Like I say, it will be as 100,000 Mafia fee if you do get accepted. So just remember that. All right. But hey, look, 50% of the earnings, all those rewards that you can earn in the Mafia, seems pretty good value to me. All right, so I think we've got a few names in there. Should we give away a crate, Archie?
Let's do it.
There's one thing I was going to. So before we do a crate, I was going to. We'll do a crate, and then I'm going to come back and ask you something. Hopefully, remind me to ask you. But let's go to a crate. We're going to use one of these keys, and let's see who's got a giveaway. Yeah, we've got. Let me just actually hide that because I need to pull up a random generator. So just let me do that for a moment. Random number generator. I want to get an animated one because I think they're a lot more exciting. But we'll do that. Let's add that back in, and we've got that there. So let's go to the Mafia again, and we've got some names in here. So let's go through the names to give them some ranks. So I think we've got Wookie de Bladen, so that's number 1. Furio number 2 there. Wokioso number 3. What else there? Nate has got Natrix there, so number 4. So pretty cool. Number 4 there. Who else is in there with the names? Number 4, we got, I guess, Mikey's in there. We'll take that. Number 5. Anyone else got their names in? No, that's it. So 5. That's pretty cool. All right, so we're at 5. So let's go to the number. Let's put a 5 there. I'm just going to hit 5 randomly just to get it moving along. So 1, 2, 3. Coming out on 3. I think it was coming out 3 every time. So that's the next. So on this one, we're going to do it. So 1, 2, 3, and bam. Number 4. Did it come in number 4? Sometimes if it's the same number, it's always pretty weird. So number 4. I guess that's number 4. And number 4 again. I don't know. It keeps coming out number 4 every time I generate it. Let's do it again because I want to make sure that it is kind of doing the right thing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and okay, so this is the one here. 1, 2, 3, and let's go. Bam. Okay, number 2. There we go. So number 2, let's go all the way back up there. I think it might be Furio actually. Let's go. Yeah. So the winner is Crypto Furio. So well done, Furio. So I'm going to send you a key right now so you can open up a crate. Let us know what you get. Of course, we always like to know. So let's go do that. Now, if you've not seen this before, you can actually send what was previously crates. You can now send keys. So we're going to do that. And it's always important to capitalize the first one if someone's got to capitalize. We'll bring up the wallet. You can send the amount. We're going to send one there and confirm. That's going to send Furio that key, and he can open up a crate there. So kind of cool.
That is awesome. Congrats, Furio.
Congratulations. Crypto Furio is pretty happy with that. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. All right, well done. All right, looking good there. All right, so let's open up a key here as well, and then I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to point out another thing that's happened overnight in the game.
Sure.
I'm sure that you've seen, but we're going to talk about it. All right, let's open up one. Let's see. We've got one business left, by the way. One business remaining. Is it? I think it is a slot machine. Is that right, Archie?
I think it is. Yeah, that's what somebody said earlier in the chat today, and I think they're right.
Yeah. So yeah, did we get the last Bullet Factory then?
We did. We did. We pulled it down this morning.
Bullet Factory, very, very cool win there. Fantastic. So
I'll tell you what, the sun never sets in the syndicate, right?
That's right.
24-hour operation.
Yeah, we've got an incredible. Just a shout out to everybody in the syndicate for doing their efforts, doing their thing. Really is helping strengthen the whole family. So big shout out there as well. All right, waiting for the block, folks. Waiting for the block. And now we're going to call the random number there from PulseBot, or random set of numbers. I don't know. Is it two numbers? I don't know. One for the category, one for the. I don't know how that works, but
yeah, there's two draws, I think, typically.
Oh, here we go. Drum roll. I don't have any drums, but there we go. Tick tock. Let's get that last business. Let's get it.
Business here it is. Oh.
Okay, what are we going to get? Money? Okay, let's get a lot of money.
That's good too.
We want a lot of money. Get us a lot of money. I want a lot of money. It is Mafia, you can be a little bit greedy in the game. That's no problem. Let's see where we get to. 350. I'll take that. That's solid. Not bad. So that's a solid prize there. Let's go back to these families. We'll come back to the crates or the keys, I should say. See, I've got to get used to the terminology. But like talking about Twitter and then go to talk about X. Takes a little while.
Yeah.
So we've got the hustlers here. So this is Lit Gains, I believe, taken over from the OGs.
I love to see that. Yeah, I love to see Lit's making moves.
Yeah, making moves, opening crates like 24 hours. I mean, flipping heck, that's incredible. And they picked up a couple of businesses too with their crate opening yesterday. And I know they're opening crates today. They have got, where's the businesses there? They got a Bullet Factory from Falcon, slot machine Humanities. He got that yesterday, I believe. And a bank, Yellowtail, and a bank from Falcon there. So they've got a couple of business assets there. So that's pretty cool. And they're now at number 5 spot, right? Look at that, ranked number 5. So that means they're in the top 5 for a guaranteed payout of 20 million Pulse at the moment per week. So that's pretty good for them. Do you think the OGs, who are number 2 over on BNB Mafia, will respond to this?
They may. I know that they've been putting a lot of work in on the BNB side. They've been heavily concentrated on that. I think I've also seen quite a few items in the marketplace listed from them. So that might have hurt them on the Pulsechain side as well too. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of time left before game launch, right? So it really, at this point, a lot of different families can make moves, and that could reshuffle the deck by the time the game launches, right? So that's really why we work every single day. We don't rest. We continue to get better every single day because we know that that new players can come into the game and existing players can make moves like that, right? And move back up and put a lot more work and effort into manipulating those ranks.
Wow. Okay. It looks like Furio got 150,000 cash. Congratulations, Crypto Furio. Yeah. Okay. And look, this is the OG team. They've got 3 businesses, so they're in the game big time. I'd like to see them make a move. It'd be really, really exciting to see them do that. And I see that they've got a 10 million payout, which is a conditional payout, right? Have we heard anything more about these spots, number 6, 7, and 8, with the conditional payout on how that's going to be calculated?
Yeah, so really the conditional payout is based on the previous week's vault payout. So if the next week's vault payout is over the previous week's, then those 3 additional families that rank 6 through 8 would then get an additional payout. But that's again based on whether or not the vault increases from week to week.
All right, that's a fantastic explanation. So that's pretty clear. All right, looking good. So let's open up another crate here. Now, we're going to talk about the marketplace as well, since we've got the Don announced. We might as well. And I want to talk about the Don meeting that's on tomorrow on stream as well. Let's open up another one here. Bam, bam, bam. We might do another giveaway. What do you reckon, Archie?
Let's do it. Let's do it. This sounds like a great idea.
I think so. Give back some love. Give back some love.
That's right.
From the most feared family on the Mafia game. All right.
This right here is a slot machine, Super.
I'm hoping. It'd be great to get the last business item. I think there can't be anything more dreamy than that.
Especially on live stream.
On live stream,
incredible.
That'd be absolutely awesome. Yeah, we could clip that and make it go viral. It'd be pretty epic. All right, ticking away there. We saw. I want to talk about some of the market sales we saw. We saw a business get sold for a huge amount. I want to talk about that too.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Was it on Pulsechain?
Yeah, Pulsechain side. Okay. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. That's really turned things upside down. So there, let's have a look. So ticking away here at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to post some links too in the chat there so people can, play the game as well. So it looks like we got some more bullets.
Ooh, nice.
Yep. Bam. So let's hope we get 20, 30,000 bullets. 15 would be good too. So let's see how we can go. Fingers crossed. Getting those bullets very important. We got 250. Okay, they gave us the low end, but that's all right. There's got to be lots of people on the low end for that. But that's kind of cool. All right, so if you want to win a crate, we're going to give away another key, I should say, which will have a multi-purpose key, right? So at least the OGs anyway. So anyway, put in your player's name in the chat there if you want to win a $20 value key, maybe even worth more, right? If you hit the jackpot, it could be hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, apparently. So get in there and put your player's name for the second round of giveaway. Now, I wanted to look over the market game there. I think I was going, and we've seen some pretty big stuff happening here. So we're going to go to history, and we're going to go to filter, and I want to go to businesses here. Because we have seen some action here. We've got lots of expired. Now, they do need to do a filter for the expired to get that out of the way, obviously. So let's go to, not sure what page we have to go to, but actually, that's that filtered? No, that hasn't filtered there. So let me go to history again, and we'll go to page 1. Let me just refresh this page. I'm not sure what's happening there. Go to page 1, and we're going to go to history. And we're going to go to filter item, and we're going to go to businesses. And I wonder why that's bringing it up. Yeah, not sure. I had this yesterday, and I did say to Jacob said it was working. And it was working again yesterday, but for some reason it has just gone a bit funny awry again.
I know they did push an update earlier, so maybe it had something to do with
maybe
that.
It's possible. Yeah, jumped out that. Might just go cash and business. Sometimes that works. And yeah, we've got 49, so it's not really working at the moment. They'll probably fix this up, but it's not working at the moment from what I can see.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to just find this business that let's not even go to the other page, is it? No, it's stuck on that page. So I'll just get rid of the filters here, and we're on the last page. I'm pretty sure we saw this, so I just want to go through this and just find this because it's a pretty big deal. So there has been lots of completed deals. Look at all these deals. So really, really good stuff there. And there's some obvious strategies too. If you're looking at the completed deals too, if you want to gain a bit of insight into what some people are doing in certain families. And let's keep going.
Yeah, really, the volume on here has been great.
So this detective agency, look at that. That went for 600.
Wow.
So that's sold. There's been a couple of sales, 600 for that detective agency. And so that's pretty interesting. Take note of that. But we're also, I'm trying to find this big one here.
Oh, there's a shop owner right there. Oh, that expired.
Yeah, it expired. Yeah. Just trying to go through. Yeah, I'm not looking. Some other assets have actually gone for pretty good values, but I'm not actually looking for those ones. Look, so for this dog, the car crasher here went for 500. So that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, and Bogota too, huh?
Bogota, yeah. I'm looking for the big one that sold. Hopefully I'll come up to that one there. Not coming. Hopefully I haven't passed a buy by accident. Let's keep going. Here it is here. So the roulette went for 2,100.
And Bogota too, huh?
That was bought by Hector.
Okay.
And Hector is in, I'm not sure what family he's in, but he's in the Salamancas there. So a very big buy there from Hector. So congratulations, Hector, first of all, in the Salamancas. But yeah, we're getting some, those top end items. We also had some other sell, the bank and hospital here. So, Equalizer got one, Juice got one, $550, $600. So we are getting a bit of price discovery for these high end jackpot businesses assets. Pretty interesting, right? Yeah. So yeah, more stuff happening there on that front. So yeah, some cool stuff happening there. Market buys. What's your view on the markets at the moment? How they're going?
I think they're great. I mean, I think it's what we expected. We knew that there would be a period of price discovery where a lot of listings just fall off, right? They'll expire, that kind of thing. But I think you're right. We're getting into that period where people are starting to realize what things are actually valued at, or what they should be valued at, and the volume really has been great so far, just in the last few days.
Now, I think a cool feature to have. Now, this is the kind of a nice to have, but if you played a game like Eve or something like that, they often have charts and they'll have the price values for those assets that trade in that exact asset category, and so you'll be able to see, how much were Thompsons traded over the last week, what was the range. It gives you an idea of price discovery visually, which I think is pretty important. So I hope it's a nice to have. It's not necessary, but it would be nice to have that in play. The other thing is obviously to hide the expired, have a toggle or something that hide the expired would be pretty cool. Just so you've got all the active deals live and the ones that have actually completed would be pretty neat too. So there's a few little things there. And of course, getting some high level metrics would be cool too. How much is actually traded, total volume, things like that, number of buys and the number of sales, things like that would be pretty neat.
Yeah, absolutely. I would really like to see sorting on a lot of the different fields and filtering too, right? To be able to segregate between fixed items and auction items and different categories.
And some of these things that we're talking about maybe easy, like filters should be fairly easy to do. Versus some of the other like charting, it's a bit extra work possibly. It's some good room there for growth. Now, because I think that sort of stuff helps helps the economic energy of the chain as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah, having those rolling averages out there would be great, like you'd mentioned.
So we've got some good stuff. Obviously, the vault just crushing it, just loving this vault. And now we're heading off to 3 billion now. That's kind of cool. Just starting up there, and of course the crates kicking out there as well. So have we got any more names in the game there for the next giveaway? Let's see here. We got Wookie the Blade is in, so 1 and 2. Nice one there, Wookie, doing a double hedge there. We got TGN with Mikey. We got Fury there, number 4. Any other names in the house there? Let us know. That would be pretty cool. So we've got 4 names in there at the moment. MV's name. You have to let us know what MV's name is. Well, you put it in for MV if you want MV to get a chance of that, Wookie. You put MV's name in. So we've got 4 at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in there if you've got a player's name you want to win a free $20 key. And of course, there's 1 business left there. It could end up being worth a lot. As we just saw, we got businesses selling at $400, $500, $600. We got as high as $2,100 for the roulette. So these top 3 items particularly, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Archie says Stromboli. Nice one there, Archie. You front run me on that one. There we go. So we got 5. Go for it. We got 5 players. Let's do it. I'm going to do my normal 3 rings here. So we go 1. Stuck there 2 and 3. There we go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and bam. Number 2, which happens to be Wookieosa.
Nice.
Congratulations, Wookieosa. And of course, Wookie Host has told me if he wins to keep it for myself. All right, thanks, Wookie. Wookie Host there. I've got to put that in. So let's do it. Let's go over to one of these keys. I'm going to send that to Wookie Host. Congratulations, of course. Wookie Host. All right. So looking good there. Let us know what you get, Wikiosa, on that one. And if you get the business, remember 50-50, 50-50. 50-50 on that. This is a Mafia game after all, folks. All right.
The consigliary's got to get his cut, right?
Got to get the cut. Consigliary's got to get a cut.
Yeah.
All right. So that's kind of cool. Let's open up another crate while we're on here as well. And so do that. All right, so let's do that. Bam. And, you got to pay tribute to the Dons and the Concierge and the Capiticinas. These are the hierarchies in the game. The Capos, of course, the front lines, I don't know, what do you call them? Frontline captains equivalents. They're really important in the game. The Capo regime, all the specialist forces out there in the Mafia family. And, of course, all the regular members out there too. So kind of cool.
I'll tell you what, our rival families really need to look out for Wookie's capo regime.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're wild.
All right.
Very dangerous.
Oh, and we've got MV in the house. He says, send me some crates, man. I have a fever. Have you got a real fever or a game fever? Let us know.
Crate fever.
Like crate fever? Okay. A fever of getting the last business, says MV. Nice one. It's rigged, he says. What are you talking about, rigged? You just got a crate. You just got a key. Sorry, a key. All right, back. Give that key back. Is he calling us a rig? What do you think this is, a Mafia game? What's going on? All right, we're opening up this crate. All right. You know what, Don? I think I need to send a key to the Don. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. Send a key to the Don. Don Capone.
You know what? That's why you are the best consigliere in this entire game. That's why.
That's right. You heard it from the Don of the Dons. Now, we're going to talk about there's going to be a Don of the Dons on Cult DeFi. Cult DeFi, if anyone's not familiar, is Jacob's frontman. Jacob, of course, the developer of Mafia. And he's having a special show of with all the Dons on there, and it's going to be pretty interesting. I wonder if everyone's. I know that there's probably going to be a lot of. There's going to be one lion and then a whole ton of mouses.
Well, you know what, Super, it's going to be interesting if anybody actually shows up.
Right, really. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. Yeah. Are they going to be? Yeah, the fear is real.
We'll see.
The fear is real. Actually, I think I've got something to sign. Have we got something to sign? I think I have. Sorry, I held it up because I had something to sign.
Yeah, that should be pretty exciting, though. The Don's meeting. Colt's done a really incredible job, like over the last couple of weeks. Really, I think he's streamed for 8 days straight. This, I think, it would be something like that. But yeah, pulling that together has been awesome.
Oh, they're doing it real. Got pretty close. It looked like sometimes it looks like it's getting close and it doesn't get there. So we've got hearts coming out at the moment. Hearts. Got to have hearts.
Those are always good.
Especially, was it the Queen of Hearts in the old poker game?
Yeah.
100 hearts there. So hearts actually quite valuable, folks, in the game. So pretty important. You can see the list of the most valuable at the bottom here and the least valuable, but all categories are not equal. So, bullets and hearts are worth a lot. And if you go to the wiki, that the wiki game, so they're worth a lot, and so they rank you up in the game, right? So that's very important. If that's one of your goals is to rank up, they're definitely a big deal there. And you can see among the main assets, we've got Mafia Token. We've also got this thing called Bullets and Health coming up. So it looks like these are going to be monetized. Is that the way it looks to you, Archie?
That's the way it looks. That's the way it looks. We'll see.
So, yeah, they're going to be tradable. So that's going to be pretty important. Of course, we just saw keys come out today. Mm-hmm. So if you want that latest update, check out the keys there on the Wikipedia for the game, which is pretty cool. I think we're going to open up another one. But what I was going to say here. So yeah, if you guys, I'm going to post a link here if you guys want to play the game. If you guys are new to Mafia, obviously it's really starting to trend, really starting to do some stuff here. This is Mafia here. You can join, you can play on Pulsechain and BNB. All you have to do is toggle up over here to BNB, and you can swap between the games really easy. And of course, you have to swap your wallet over to the BSC chain to go to BNB. But that is the link there. So definitely check out the game. If you want to join a family, you can join any family. There are different requirements. Some have very little requirements. Some have requirements. Ours has 100,000 Mafia payment to the family for good reasons. We've got many reasons for that. But yeah, you can definitely join up to the syndicate if you want as well. But you have to apply to do that. So it's not a guaranteed entry, but most people should be able to get in after some checks and balances there. And that is the recruitment link on Telegram. Otherwise, you can join up in Discord as well. The other one is, of course, if you want to buy Mafia, you can do that. So I'm going to post the link here to Mafia token as well. Now, always do your due diligence and all that sort of stuff. The usual. Mafia on Pulsechain. And bam. All right. It is a game, remember. It does have some risk to it. If you get killed in the game, you can lose your assets. There are ways of protecting your assets to some degree. So just remember that. And, of course, the stronger family you're in, the more backup you have, things like that. There's lots of ways to play the game. But the rewards could be very, very good indeed. As you can see, we're heading up towards $100,000 alone in PulseMafia. And look, it just doesn't look like it's going to slow down. Pretty cool on that. So that's the link to the Mafia token there on Pulsechain. And, of course, it's also on BNB chain. Should we have a quick have you got anything else to say about the Pulsechain side here for the moment, Archie?
I don't think so. Again, just a lot of moves. It's really good to see a lot of activity in the marketplace. Things are looking great. We've got a long way to go yet, but yeah, looking good so far.
Looking good so far. So let's just jump over to BNB, have a quick talk about that. We're up to around 26 minutes on the live. So let's go to that. And yeah, so here's the numbers. We've got 600 players on PulseMafia, but we've got 821 on the BNB chain. We've got 16 families, so it's pretty much the same. But the vault is, of course, got BNB, not Pulse in it, and we're at 98.6 BNB, so we're close to 100.
Yeah, closing in.
Yeah, and the value here of that is 57. Oh, look at that!
Wow,
Mafia in there. Wow,
that'll push us up over 100, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do. In fact, should we run it? I don't know.
Let's do it. Let's go
to the price and have a look here on the Mafia price. So this is I think there's a big opportunity on the BNB chain, folks. Once again, do your due diligence. But the price chart's very different because it's a TYCZ set up here. But yeah, definitely a lot of opportunity. Market still down at 428, and liquidity at 68 there, and the volume is actually 5.6 thousand. Nice to see. So if you want to buy Mafia on BNB chain, that is the place. Obviously, it's going to use Pancake Swap. So buy Mafia on a BNB. That is it there, bam, and taken away there as well. So let's go into BNB. That is the link there if you want to buy BNB. In any case, you can get way more Mafia over there, obviously, the way that's operating at the moment. So kind of cool. Let's get back here though. Yeah, looking pretty good. $57,561 so far, and we've got that in the play there. So I don't know. Should we sell it, or should we just let the price fall up and we get more BNB out of it?
Ooh, that's tempting. I can't help myself. I've always got to do the convert, but
all right. Well, let's do it just for the live stream.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Fundamentally, it's probably actually I'm not even on that wallet anymore. I'm not sure. Let me switch over here. I don't even know if I've got BNB in this wallet, to be honest. Let's look. Okay, I've got some BNB. Thank goodness for that. There we go. All right, so let's sign on then, and we're going to convert that. That's what this is going to do, folks. It's going to sell it into the market, and it will turn it into BNB, and that BNB from the tax man here will go into the vault. So kind of cool. Now BNB is pretty cheap as well. It's not as cheap as Pulsechain. Obviously, everything's under a cent, like for a transaction. But it's probably about 15 cents or something like that is the net figure. Somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah, like you said, Super, that is a huge opportunity over on the BNB side, right? Because the money on the vault on the BNB side is just as real on the Pulsechain side, and the discount on Mafia over there is great comparatively. Yeah,
so it's a really good opportunity to get on Mafia and over on BNB. More activity is going to happen over there. So it really is a good place to be. It's been around for probably a month longer than the Pulse Mafia. Look at that. We got it to 99.16. We didn't quite make the 100.
Close.
Close. $57,888 now, though. Woo-hoo! So we add that in. I mean, that's huge. So $57,888. plus what we've got on the other chain, which let me just go over there and quickly check that again. Switch over and what do we got there? The vault, 90,000. Woohoo! We hit 90,829. So that's the total vault now. $148,717 at the moment at the current price of Pulse on BNB. Man.
Incredible.
Yeah, so I mean, you're looking at $15,000 a month to the top 5 families. That is epic, and 30% of that, 150. No, sorry, 15. That's pretty good. So 15. That's what's happened to my calculator? 30 times 15. That is 4,500. We'll just leave it there, Archie. Right, so let's switch around. For that. That one thing, which shall remain nameless. But we're taking away there. That is pretty awesome. So yeah, let's have a look at these. So we've got the really good results there. The families, of course, we've got different orders here. We've got the OGs have taken back or at number 1 spot at the moment. The Syndicate is sitting at behind at number 2. Now, Syndicate was number 1 for a while. The OGs have been aggressive and taken number 1 spot. So watch the space on that. Is that what we're going to say, Archie?
That's all I'd say about it for right now. I'll just say that the Syndicate is very patient.
Yeah. The Mug now is at number 3. And of course, they are sitting down at number 7, I think it is, over on PulseMafia. And in the Yakuza, this mysterious family, the Yakuza, number 3 on the Pulsechain, number 4 here on BNB. Gonna be interesting to see what that team does. Really interesting. And then we've got this evil globalist one, the Illuminati. So evil, I'm not sure. But it's at number 5 as well. They're rounding up the top 5. They're getting paid out from 30% down to 10% of the vault, which is now looking pretty good as well. So what's that? $5,800 a week allocated to those top 5 families. Then at the conditional ones, we've got the Costa Nostra. I kind of really like the name of this team, and I thought they've been out early. They've been one of the early teams. The Peaky Blinders as well, number 7, and then the OG Escobars, which is a subsidiary of the OGs at the top there, in another city.
Yeah, I had really anticipated the Cosa Nostra and the Peaky Blinders to make some moves early on because they had set up and have a really good foundation, and then they just kind of plateaued off and hadn't moved.
Have we heard much about them or anything about them? Are they going to try and make a move a bit later? I mean, this is sort of play, right?
I've been in contact with most of the other families in the game that have been active. I haven't spoken with either one of them. I don't know what they're doing right now.
So question mark over them. And then we've got obviously the Cartel, the Clan, the Los Salvajes, the Untouchables, which is Crypto Pride, another YouTube influencer out there. Shout out to him. I know he's slowly building. He's up to 3 now. Slowly trying to build his. And then we've got Mafia Group, the High Table, and these guys are just ominous. And then the Salvation Army, the most twisted name in the game for a Mafia family, William Booth. Yeah, that's what it is.
I actually saw William earlier today on the corner ringing a bell. He's not busy setting up a family, it looks like.
Okay, cool. And then we've got the crates. We've got over here, we've got 71 remaining, folks. 71 businesses remaining on BNB. So this huge open green field over here on BNB at the moment, 71 businesses, and of course all the hot ones in there as well. But yeah, it's a fun time over here on BNB. What else are we going to say about that? The market's operating, of course, and of course we've got the history here of completed thing. We have a lot of completed items, really. So we've had bullets obviously being popular. Good old Knuckles out there getting some bullets. Capone getting some stuff there. Not always doing that. It's kind of crazy. And then we got number 5. That's it. So we had far less buy and sells over there, but there have been a few completed ones over here. So lots of opportunities in the market over here. So if you want to buy and sell, folks, buy low, sell high. This is a place to be over on BNB as well. Definitely worthy of picking up some good items. You can use the filters and things like that. Get in there, folks, and get creative. Definitely a cool way of earning. So that is that, and of course keys are launched live on here too as well. So that's kind of the play there. All right, we're going to jump back to Pulsechain, and we're going to open up another crate, I think, since we're having fun opening crates. Before we do that though, yeah, we've got crates and let's see it. So kind of cool. We're going to need to do that. All right. Bam, bam, bam. Here we go.
I don't think I could ever get tired of watching crates get opened.
Yeah, it is pretty addictive for sure. Richard P says, isn't there like a Chinese mafia too? There is now. That's on PulseMafia. We read that out earlier, which is the Chinese triads. Yeah, it's good to see them in the house. We welcome all new families to the game. What else did we get here? What did Wookie get? Wookie, have you told us what you got with your free key? I don't think you did. I don't think Wookie did. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Opening up here.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. I really need to dig into the details on all those alternate use cases for the keys. It's going to be interesting how that plays out.
Definitely going to be important. Yes, I think the Don live stream too is on in about about 22 hours or something like that. Is that from now?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
That's a good one.
It's funny. You don't often land on these. I don't know if many people land on these. I haven't seen a lot. I mean,
it's pretty infrequent. I don't know what the probability is, but
yeah. 1,500. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's going to be useful. Yeah, that's useful. I'm sure there's going to be pretty useful there in the game. We might open up another one here too. Should we give away another one? What do you think?
Let's do it.
Give away number 3. I think I gave away 3 yesterday. So you know, sounds like that. So if you want to win a crate, folks, $20 worth of value. There's one business left at the moment. There's obviously lots of top tier stuff in the game to get. Then you can buy crates for $20 at the moment. But get in there, folks, with your player's name. A chance to win the 3rd and final giveaway. Put your player's name in the chat there right now, and we're going to have a look at that. Get in there, folks. Get in there. Win a free crate. Yeah, the free crate. All right. All right, let's jump over to the PulseMafia. This chart, man, the number 1 chart at the moment on the old Pulsechain. Just crushing it. And, of course, I don't think going anywhere. I think this is going to continue to go up. Now, let's go have a look at the stake. I didn't look at the stake percentage at the moment, but let's go do that. Before we do that, though, let's watch this crate because it's about to open. We're going to look at how much is staked at the moment. It's been going up every single day. Get in there, folks. We only got one name, Jeffy, at the moment. So get in there and put your player's name in. If you are playing, get in there on that one. Now, I think we're going to have the this is so addictive, this thing, when it does this little winner chart. Right, business. Let's go. Get that last business. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. I don't know. Can we do it? No, we can't. Apparently we can't. We can't do it. We got some hearts, though. You got to have some hearts. Now, there's going to be different blood types in the game, too, by the way, for the players. So it's going to be interesting to see how these bloods that are being won at the moment, do they have types of blood, or are they part of the currency? I mean, what's your thoughts on that, Archie?
Yeah, I don't. Ooh,
wow.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know. I saw in the wiki the different blood types. There's quite a few in there, obviously. I don't know if it's something that's going to be revealed over time, or if it's going to be, or how they're going to introduce that. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is that under hospital? I think that's.
I think it is. I think it is.
We go down to hospital.
There you go.
There we go. Make sure you select the blood type. Every user is born with a spec. So all your avatars, there's up to 1,200 avatars that all got their own blood types. That's some awesome metadata in there. Every user is born with a specific blood type. This can never change. Unit prices in the blood bank will update every 24 hours. I love this dynamics in the game.
Yeah,
in this game. Yeah,
that is super cool, and it'll also be interesting to see if the rarity of the rarity between blood types is different, right, as it is in real life.
Yeah, did they do the allocation based on some sort of country's data or something like that?
Yeah.
A to O there, and then of course the different prices as well and the available units. Boy, that could be interesting. Imagine if they put scarcity in the available units and you were in the town and you got shut up. You'd have to have quite a lot of activity for that to play out. You'd have to have quite a lot of low available units. But imagine if you tried to get someone, you were about to die. There wasn't anything for you.
Yeah.
You're done.
Transfusion failed.
Yeah. You didn't have enough time to get over to the to another town. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Blood compatibility index in there as well, so that's an interesting element to the game as well.
Yeah, at least they don't have like positive and negative types and rhesus factor and other things that would add complexity to this, because this is really interesting as it is.
Yeah. All right. So that is in the game, folks. There's lots of elements to this. All right. So we're going to give away a key. Yeah, I think we are. So let's see who else has gone in there. We've got Mikey at number 1. No, we've got Jeffy at number 1. Sorry. Wookie at number 2. Mikey at number 3. Fury at number 4. Wookie the Blade at number 5, and Stromboli at number 6 there on behalf of MB. So we've got 6 spots. Let's do it. 6 spots. Let's generate 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now this one is going to be the actual one. So 1, 2, 3. Number 5. Who was that? I think it was Wookie the Blade, wasn't it?
I think it was Wookie, yeah.
Yeah, Wookie the Blade. So congratulations. Sorry about that, Stromboli. I know you wanted one there. Wookie the Blade, congratulations. It's your second one, Wookie, you've won. Man, you're on a winning streak today. And well done to you. So Wookie the Blade gets another crate. And he has no doubt the first one, and he was insulting as well. And he wins the second crate. What are we going to do with this guy? You can't say that I'm not emotional, even though I got insulted about rigging. Actually, I need to put the name up just so I can have a go there. So Wookie's the Blade. $20 of value there. Wish you luck there, and if you open up a business, remember the deal. I don't think he's going to share. All right. I don't know. That is looking pretty good there. So we've given away 3 keys, which we gave away 3 keys yesterday as well. So I think that's pretty cool. Looking good. Those keys are really nice. I think they've done a good job with the artwork of the keys.
Yeah, I actually like those better than the crates. I like the crates a lot too, but yeah, you're right. Those look really good.
All right. So should we open up another one?
Let's do it. No time like the present.
Let's do it. We're going to open up another one. And congratulations to Wookie the Blade on winning number 3 giveaway. I've got a transaction on there apparently. Let me just reset the stuff. Yeah, if you have a little issues with some stuff, just refresh the page is always the way to fix it up, it seems. Congrats again, says DJ Nixon. Absolutely. It's the family way, says Wookie. It's the family way. Yeah. He's even got, look at this. He's even got the Syndicate Capo on his title now.
He's legit.
He's legit. He's finally made it. He's made it. He's made it. All right. Okay, let's try this one more time. Let's open up one. Oh, now it's really, I got to refresh twice now. So when in doubt, refresh twice. Never refresh twice. All right, let's open that one more time. Hopefully we'll have, yeah, there we go. Looks like it's cleared itself and we're on the move. OG Gangsters. Oh, we want to get that last business. There's one last business in there. We certainly would want that. They're very valuable. So that's why you've seen so many people after them. And of course, everyone enjoys opening crates. It's very addictive. I don't know anyone that's not addicted to open crates. It's pretty funny. And apparently this key is going to be used for other things as well. So, yeah. Yeah,
expanding headquarters. I don't know what that means yet, but that's going to be exciting, right?
Yeah. We're looking forward to that map, that HQ. It's going to be a real shift in the game, the economic energy of the game, honestly, when we get that map out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that is phase number 6, by the way. 9 phases before the game goes live. And the game go live is probably, I've got to get out of there. I'm sorry, I've got another issue going on there with the Oracle call. I was doing so well. I was on such a run. And then get random numbers. So there we are. We've got to do that again. So when you get that issue, just refresh again. Just refresh and get that random item. This is the second step, right? Random item. Get a random item. That's going to call the pulse pot random generator. Oh, still got the same issue. Is it because I haven't got enough pulse in the wallet? I think it's probably because I haven't got enough pulse. All right. I haven't got enough pulse in the wallet. We might have to leave that. We might have to leave that till next time. Probably do a show tomorrow. Okay, I won't be able to open up this right now because I got to send some pulse to it. But there we go. That was pretty cool. I think the max fee had a limit. I hit the max fee. All right, so I'll have to transfer some pulse in there. That was pretty fun, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Now in 44 minutes. Huge updates today. The keys, as you can see, are looking dandy. Multi-purpose keys. It's going to be a lot of fun to see that play out. And yeah, one business left to get here over here. But BNB holds a lot of opportunities for people to get in over there as well. Yeah, big deal there. I'm going to leave it on the vault because the vault's pretty awesome. Yeah, $91,441 over there, almost under 50,000 across both vaults. This game is really heating up, folks, and the price chart is loving it. So bring it on. Then we're pretty cool. Now, if you are buying or selling, remember that there is a buy tax and a sell tax. 4.7% of the buy tax goes into the vault. 16.6% of the sell tax goes into the vault. And so basically you need a 5% and a 20% slippage set for that so that you can take into account price movements as well. And of course, the contract there ends in 55 EA on a Pulsechain. And of course, got a different contract address, which I haven't memorized on the old BNB chain. All right, watch this chart. The Don is calling a 15x from here, the 3 cents by the time the game launches. And at the run rate at the moment, 3 weeks. But if the team's not ready to launch, then it could be a bit longer, and the vault will go up even more. So that's kind of the lay of the land at the moment. There's going to be a Don of the Dons live stream tomorrow with Cult DeFi. You don't want to miss that for sure. And of course, feel free to join, apply to join, I should say, the Syndicate family, the number 1 family, number 2 on BNB, number 1 on PulseMafia. Yeah, you want to get into it because we are doing super well. We're super scary, well, particularly the Don, and super genius. It's going to be a badass game. Game on, as we say. Archie, you got any final words for the people out there?
I would just say thanks for having me on, Super, as always. Thanks for everything that you do. Thanks to all of the Syndicate members. And for folks that aren't playing the game right now, it is super fun and incredibly exciting. There's the way that this is going to play out over time is just going to be incredible. So if you're looking for a good family, come talk to us.
That sounds awesome. I agree. And Brennan, one of our capos, send me crates and keys if you want to live. This is the attitude in the Syndicate. You got to get used to it, and we love it. So, Brennan, have some spaghetti bolognese and spaghetti meatballs for free down at the local restaurant. Just watch your back. Watch your back. He's going to have a messy face. All right, never mind.
Brenton's a mad dog. Brenton's a mad dog.
Mad dog. All right, hope you guys have all enjoyed it, folks. I'm going to play out a little video on the way out. Why not? And we'll catch you again on the next show. Take care, everybody, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another update. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Take care. Bye for now.